Hello everyone, it's Melanie here with Vintage Heel Studio. Thank you for dropping by today. I will show you how to make this beautiful scrolled butterfly card. I found this die at a Great American Scrapbooking Convention in a clearance bin, and I love it. I'll also be using this embossing folder from Cuttlebug and these basic papers, a little marbled paper, black and white, and that's it. So let's get started. Now when you're working with intricate dies like this, and you can see the intricacies here, I highly suggest you get a Sizzix precision base plate. This is specifically for intricate dies. It will make your life so much easier, and don't we all need something to be easier in life? So go for it. It's a magnetic plate. You're going to place your intricate die over your paper. In this case I'm using a heavyweight black cardstock, and I'll get that run through and you will see what a great job this precision base plate does. I mean, it just cuts very cleanly through your die here. I'm going to bring over a Spellbinder's 2-in-1 and use the brush end to help me dislodge some of these intricacies. Okay, and I mean, it just starts popping out. You'll see how this works. It's very quickly making short work of all of these intricate pieces, kind of weeding out all those parts that you want to get rid of. And then you use the other end that has the sharper point to it to release the paper from your die. And here is our intricate butterfly. Is that not gorgeous or what? It's pretty all by itself, but it will be the star of our show. And by using this heavier weight cardstock, when we go to do putting this card together, it will look like an inlay. So the next thing I'm going to do is cut a second butterfly on the white background mat, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to center that up and run that back through using that precision base plate again. And I will keep that for another project. So that white is going to go with our black butterfly for today's card, and save that white one for another project, and you could use that on the black mat later. But let's get back to our card here. So now with that negative mat in the white, I'm going to run that through that happy birthday embossing folder, and that will give me just a little added interest and dimension for the front of my card. Get that lined up and run that through my embossing machine, and we have a very simple, subtle, but interesting mat to back that really detailed black scrolled butterfly. So here is my marbled paper. If you follow me, you know that I love using marbled paper behind intricate dies. It doesn't take away from the die cut itself, but it adds enough interest with the variation of colors behind that. So I just really love using the marbled looking paper. Now I'm just going to take a little liquid adhesive and quickly go around the back side of this white embossed mat. And I will get that adhered to the marbled mat that I've cut out. Now I cut that marbled mat out just a little bit smaller than the white mat, so it's a little smaller than the 4" by 5 1/4 inches, because I don't want to see it around the edges of the white mat. I just basically really want to back this negative space of the butterfly. There we go. Get that put down. And we will keep moving forward. This card goes together really, really quickly. So another thing that I like to do, and you know this if you follow me, for intricate dies, I like to use a spray adhesive. It doesn't leave any residue. You don't have glue oozing out. You don't have to try to go with a fine point around all of the detail of this butterfly, and just inlay that right into your white mat. Getting more and more beautiful here. And the next thing I want to do is get this put onto my card front. This week my card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, and I am going to use a little bit of foam tape on the back side and get that put down on the front of my card. And there you go. So you can see that white happy birthday embossed mat is a little bit smaller. That gives me a framed up looking image for the front of my card. And that is how simple and lovely this card comes together. I am so glad you dropped by today. I would love to hear any comments from you. Please feel free to leave me a comment. And I thank you to all of my following subscribers. And if you are not currently a subscriber, I welcome you to jump on board. If you're watching from your phone, you can hit the subscribe button right below the video here. If you're watching from your laptop, I have a subscribe throughout the video and also at the end. So thank you so much for dropping by. I hope to see you again next week, and happy crafting, everyone.